Hello and welcome to Numberwang, the maths quiz that simply everyone is talking about. Well, if you're ready, let's play Numberwang. That's Numberwang. That's Numberwang. That's Numberwang. That's Numberwang.
Answer the daily double wang.
That is statistically Numberwang.
That's Numberwang.
That's Numberwang. That's Numberwang.
That's Numberwang. That's Numberwang.
Answer the daily double wang. Answer the daily double wang.
That's number one, but we don't want to give you that.
That's Numberwang.
Answer the daily double wang.
That's Numberwang.
Answer the daily double wang.
That's Numberwang.
That's Numberwang. That's Numberwang. That's Numberwang.
That's Numberwang. Let's go to the maths board.
That's Numberwang.
Hey, fat man, that's Numberwang. That's number one, but we don't want to give you that.
That's Numberwang. That's Numberwang. That's the Numberwang bonus. Triple Numberwang to you. Everything hinges on this final round. Yes, it's time for Wanganum. Let's rotate the board. That's Wanganum. Bad luck. Most of you have been Wanganummed, but the one person who hasn't, you are today's Numberwang. That's all from Numberwang, but until tomorrow's edition, stay Numberwang, and remember out there, good Numberwang. Good evening, 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 and welcome to Game Night. And a message from our sponsor, Matt the Ref. No message, but it is a gifted sub out to Riff Raccoon. Matt, thank you very much for your generosity right there. Lovely to have you here. Oh, and a message from our sponsor, the Lupine One.
Everybody.
Everybody. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely everybody. Lupine, thank you very much for the 26-month sub right there. That's 2 years and 2 months, which Half-Life 3 confirmed. Probably. Anyway, hope you are all well. And, oh, hello. A message from our sponsor, Odd Garrett.
Go Ogle. That.
Go Ogle that, indeed. Odd Garrett, thank you very much for the 5-month subscription right there. Very grateful to you. Thank you for the support. Yes, a new Twitch interactive game show by Italics, Persephone's Chair, and Italics. I'm going to open the lobby. If you want to play Google that, then you need to type in this here code. Hook. That's how I'm feeling at the moment. Hook. HKRH. Exclude if you don't want to play in the hot seat. I didn't get around to fixing what was going on with the anytime entries, so get in now if you want to play either in the hot seat game or the lobby game. Hope everyone's well. Good evening to Tadaru and Odd Garrett, Puzzle Dan, AB Me, Lupine, Fluid Fernando, Topper One, and Mark. Hello to Zeus and G. Isons and Ramsey and Lewis. Hello Natter. Hello Bum and Ben, Stimson Sangle, Shapes. Welcome to you. Pyro Pigby, James Crossbell, Andrew, Cycle Space, Matt the Ref, Oni, Toot, Colo, Not a Cat, Riff, David, Nexonator, and anyone else who is lurking, loitering, and lingering in the chat. You are most welcome to be here. Thank you so much for joining me for Game Night on this Tuesday, the 20th of September. As per my message in the Discord, I've been feeling a bit shit the last couple of days, so forgive the somewhat general lack of exuberance, but the show must go on. How's everyone doing anyway? Hope you're His Knackered Royal Highness, yeah. Something like that. I don't know. Royal, I don't know about Highness, but I'll take the royal bit. As long as it's garlic bread, I'll stay forever. Yeah, no garlic bread, no sausage and mash on Tuesday. Oh, bye then. Bye, Pum and Ben. Vina Veritas, welcome to the stream. Good to have you. Let's have some more pennies. Google 52. So, this is a pack that comes from We Like Shapes, and it's very much shapes in nature. And message from our sponsor, Matt the Ref.
And here's a message from our sponsor.
I
Oh, wait,
said
you just
that
said
already.
that then.
I did say that, but thank you very much for the 1,000 bits there, Matt. That's very kind of you. Most gratefully received. Thank you very much indeed. Samsa, hello Samsa, welcome to the stream. Hope you're well, mate. So, yes, a very, very shapesy pack. I don't know if the questions are sort of shapesy. I haven't proved this one. Many thanks to Alex who has proved this one. As is often the case with shapes packs, he's furnished us with remarkable details on his questions. So make sure I go through the trivia and give you all the information that is there. 25 players claiming that 52 penny bonus. Let's stop that in 3, 2, 1. There we go. I got the piano back, which is nice. Might be a bit loud actually. Sorry if that was really loud. I've adjusted the volume. It went to gig volume. You can't unexclude, but I mean, I can't unread you, not a cat, but actually I can do that. Would you like me to unexclude you? Because I can oh, you're not on the exclusion list, not a cat. You're not down on it. Somehow. Or are you? It says that you're not down on it. No, the exclusions I've got are Stimpson. Okay, there might be a bug somewhere. Oh, someone left the lobby with the text to send the oppositions. Yes, good spot, Ramsey. That's what it is. So I've got Stimpson, Toot, Colo, and Fernando are excluded. It's not going to let. Oh, there we go. I can manually update it. It'll make you go blue, not a cat. No, Colo is on the exclusion list. I should probably patch that out. That's a bug. But yes, that's what happens if someone leaves. Old build, gonna old. But rest assured, the exclusion list at the moment is just Toot, Stimpson Sangle, Colo, and Fluid Fernando. So Pyro, you're not. Pyro and Ramsey, and not a cat, you are not on the exclusion list, so that's good. Got some cider. Hello, Reese Wynn, welcome to the stream. Good to have you here, just in time for some Google that. So yeah, I've just been feeling a bit like, I don't know what it is. I think it's been a particularly brutal week last week. We did go out with the neighbours on Sunday. Well, we went out for lunch on Sunday afternoon, and Pony ended up leaving about 2 a.m. So it was quite a late night, and we drank a lot. So I'm not feeling hungover. I'm feeling genuinely ill, and slightly run down. But that probably didn't help. Even Mega Smeagol. I think she's just having dinner at the moment, Matt. But I will try and bring her up a bit later on. Oh, hello. Schlong Neck, welcome to the stream. Thank you very much for that follow. Just in time, if you want to play. Partied late into the night before a royal funeral. Yeah, something like that. I did then go and watch the royal funeral, the Statty Funes. I did noticed a couple of watch-alongs cropping up in Ash's server. I did sort of hovered over to see if anyone sort of streaming the Statty Funes, and nobody was. So everyone looked for a different outlet, but it was a sort of a marvel in British sort of organisational skills. Jogging, welcome to the stream, my dude. Hope you're well. That's cool. Watch from the sidelines if you like. If you want to play in the lobby game, you can join and then exclude. It's but if you just want some more casual viewing tonight, then welcome to just watch along. Good to have you here. Right, I'm going to give it one more loop of the track, and I'm just aware that there is no anytime entry on this at the moment. So Yeah, so everyone sort of needs to join at the start. So it's going to give it a little bit longer than I would normally. But yeah, I hope everyone is keeping well enough. We found a tenant for the flat today, hooray! So that's something. So I got offered a new job today, which is quite exciting, which I haven't really put out anywhere yet. So I literally found out about it at about 4:15. Yeah, it's I sort of never really wanted to have a job. My plan for not having one was in the event of an interview wear flip-flops and you will never be employed. Ali Lololo, welcome to the stream. That is a part of the adult chat we're having later on. The remainder of the adult chat, the main thrust of the adult chat is because I don't know how public knowledge that means. She's handed her notice in now, so I could probably say Mrs. Flush has gotten a new job as well. But she's been offered 2, and she doesn't know which one to go for. Both have got pros and cons, and she sort of needs to make a decision tonight. So that is part of it. And then me getting an extra job into the mix as well is sort of, it's not really complicating matters. Yeah, it's not quite flip a coin level sort of. Pros and cons, so she's teaching English at a prison. Very nice. Schlong Neck, welcome to the game, welcome to the stream. Make sure you are whispering to Persephone's Twitch bot to get your answers into the game, otherwise they won't be processed, so that's a very important thing to remember there. Yeah, no, I'm not going to do that, Shades. So there's pros and cons to both, and so I've been offered a new job teaching on a master's course, new MA that is starting. That they've asked me to teach on the creative pedagogy side. I can add you in if you like it, Sotley. I can, because I want to get it locked up, but I can add you in as a short-term fix if you want me to. Yeah, Professor Ben, something like that. I will insist I'm not called Professor. If you want me to add you in at Sotley... Oh, there you go, you're in. Great. So yeah, I'm back teaching at... Dr. Flush. Back teaching at higher... Going to be back teaching at higher education from a couple of weeks, but I've got to write the... Basically, I've got to write a module and do all the webinars that go with it because it's a sort of a distance course. But it should be fun. I'd say I've always wanted to teach at higher education rather than in high school. No disrespect to anyone who does. I did teach high school for 4 years, but I always wanted to get up to teaching at uni level, which I did for a bit pre-pandemic, and then it sort of went away, and now it's sort of come full circle actually, so yeah. Anyway, I said one more loop about 3 loops ago, so I dare say I'll chat a bit more with you over the course of the stream about all the things that are going on, but yeah, that coupled with just general exhaustion. Hello BC, welcome to the lobby, our famous friend BC off of the telly. So yeah, it's there's a lot going on. I'm just feeling a bit worn out at the moment, so yeah, it's all good. Do you get to go to Fresh? I mean, I'll be involved in Freshers Week in a different capacity because I'll be working for the Student Union running game night. Yeah, they've asked me to do a game night, so I've run the pub quiz up there for 12 years, probably more than that, 14 years maybe, 15 years maybe. And having now developed it into sort of using an app, it's really cool actually. They've asked me to do some sort of live game show stuff, so yeah, it is a sort of game night. I am using the game night branding, I have to say, but we're just doing a few Who Wants to Be a Millionaires using the new standalone version I think I mentioned a couple of weeks ago, and we're doing the Hive, which I'm also doing a quiz night live in the middle of October, so game night live would be a good sort of trial run for that, so I need to hackboxify that, and I was meant to start that today, but as I said, I've been a bit unwell, so hopefully tomorrow or Thursday I'll get cracking with that. Right, so yeah, that's all that's going on at the moment. So I will be involved in the Freshers Week in some capacity. The first quiz night of the year is already sold out, incidentally, so that's slightly scary. Right, how many have we got in? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 14, 20, 20. There are 30. Good count, Mark, yes. 30 players in, 12 are going to get to the podiums. Let's lock the lobby and find out. A message from our sponsor, Matt the Ref.
Who are the designated dozen?
Who are the designated dozen? Thank you for the 100 bits, Matt, and let's find out as we lock that lobby. Okay, to find our designated dozen this evening, I need to press the button. We'll do the little podium dance. Let's find out who's playing Google That tonight. You are. Going round and round and round, and we're starting on podium number 11 on the far right. It's Riff Raccoon. Riff, welcome to the game. Good to have you with us. Hope you're keeping well. Round and round we go some more. Sticking on the right-hand side, podium number 6 on the middle row. It's Otley. Welcome on in, it's Otley. Great to have you with us. Taking on Shapes' pack. Sticking on the middle row, podium number 5, Schlong Neck, first time chatter, new player, welcome to the game, good to have you here. Make sure you've got Persephone's Twitch bot ready to whisper your answers to you in the game, welcome on in. Podium number 3, staying on the middle row, it's Pum and Ben, welcome Pum and Ben, great to have you with us. We're going to keep the podiums ticking around and finishing off the middle row, podium number 4, it's Pyro Pygmy. Welcome Pyro Pygmy to the game, good to have you with us. As we approach the halfway point, we are going on to podium number 10 on the front row. It's Lupine. Lupine 1, welcome to the game. You've got it ready, good stuff, Schlongneck. You'll need that. And make sure you keep your eye on the chat for the questions. Podium number 2, going up to the top row in yellow, it's James Crosbell. Are you the one on the slide or the one next to it? I'm assuming the one next to it. Welcome to the stream, James. Great to have you with us. Welcome to the game. In Corbin Corner, on podium number 7, it's BC, the famous BC off of the telly. James Crosbell, right. Welcome to the game, BC. You are in Corbin Corner on green to go with your Link avatar. Gliding overall, it's David Stradley. David, welcome to the stream. Good position to be up there on the back row. 3 more podiums that need filling. Starting with podium number 8 on the front row, it's Puzzle Eden, aka Puzzle Dan. Welcome to the game. First time ever, David, onto a podium. Nice to see. 2 more. Pole position, podium 0. It's Mark. Welcome on into the game, Mark. Great to have you with us. And 1 more. Front and centre on podium number 9. It's Tadaru. Welcome to all 12 of you. I hope you're ready to play Google That tonight. Very animally set of podiums. Yeah, we've got the bear and the raccoon and the lupine and the pig. What is Pyro Pygmy? Sort of a fawn, maybe? Oh, hello. Message from our sponsor, it's Otley.
22 months. It's been smashing. Let's Google that.
Absolutely. 22 months. Thank you very much for very nearly 2 years of subscription there at Sotley. Where does the time go? Thank you for your ongoing support. It's very much appreciated. And yes, let's Google that. But not actually Google that, just in case anyone is in need of a reminder. Have a quiz in the community with that, I bet. Yeah, that's true. Hello, Jack. Welcome to the stream. Just a reminder that Googling is not allowed despite the name of the game. It's a slightly passive-aggressive game show title. You are not actually supposed to Google. If you're playing in the wings, you're over there on the right-hand side. Your scores will be updated as the game goes on. And all will be well. 5 rounds of mayhem to get through, all provided by Shapes, to whom we are very grateful. And as we are to Alex, a.k.a. Oni, who has proofed the whole thing, which means I haven't actually seen these questions in advance, apart from very briefly when I exported them. Let's see what comes up as we go to round number 1. Round number 1 is called The Early Bird. You need to answer the multiple choice question with either A, B, C or D, or whisper a letter to Persephone's Twitch bot. The question will appear in the chat first, so if you're running on a bit of latency, make sure you're watching chat, because chat is king, as we say. Only the first 5 correct players will score, and they will get 10, 8, 6, 4 and 2 points respectively. If you are wrong or you're too slow, I'm afraid you don't get anything. Instructions there on how to whisper if you need them. There's 5 questions in this round, which means there's a maximum of 50 points available. Same scoring system in the wings, except it's 3 at each level. Fastest 3 will get 10, next fastest 3 will get 8, then 6, then 4, then 2. There should be enough for everybody in the lobby to get points in this round, but we will find out. You've got about 20 seconds for each question, despite the fact that it says 10. It might be 18, but there's a little introduction before that starts. The fun fact, Samster is an anagram of tantrum if you squint really hard. Cast the cloak of doubt. I'm pressing X to doubt. Anyway, good luck to everybody. Fingers on buzzers, as it were. Here comes question number 1. Founded in the 17th century, the Kikoman company manufactures what type of products? Is it food, mobile phones, clothing, or books? And there's an answer from everyone. Nope, no penalties for bad answers. Not in this round, Nexonator. There might be later on. But in this round, no. The answer, most people getting that one right there, or just over half. The correct answer was A. Food. Kikkoman's main products are its range of soy sauces, known for their wide-based bottles with red caps. They also make teriyaki and puke sauces, and have, or poke possibly, and have a pharmaceutical subsidiary with its roots in the fermentation technology used in making soy sauce. Riff was the fastest in with the correct answer there, picking up 10 points. Lupine getting 8, Tadaru getting 6, Mark picking up 4, and Punman Ben getting 2. Karafake sauces, yeah. Bad luck to James, Pirate, and Puzzle Dan, who were correct, but not quite fast enough. A handful of people getting 10 out there in the lobby and getting it right as well. Let's go on as we reset the podiums. As we go on to question number 2, take a look at this. I Am Sauce. Named by an eponymous Twitter account in 2021, the video game equivalent of the Bacon number centers around a character from which franchise? The Legend of Zelda, Pokemon, Super Mario, Street Fighter. Getting an answer in the nick of time, Schlong Neck, but unfortunately not the right one. 3 of the 4 players who got it right got the last one wrong, so that's going to balance things out. Not many of you, only 4 in the hot seat and only 6 in the wings. The correct answer was D, Street Fighter. It's known as the Ryu, or the Ryu. I always called him Ryu, but I'm assured it's Ryu number, and it extends beyond the purely digital. Thanks to the appearances of real-life figures in video games, deadmau5 has a Ryu number of 7, because DJ Hero 2, Kurt Cobain has a Ryu number of 5, via Guitar Hero 5, and Joe Biden, via Barack Obama's appearances in NBA Jam and Street Fighter Online Mouse Generation, has a Ryu number of 2. So the Bacon number, of course, the Kevin Bacon, 6 degrees of Kevin Bacon. I mean, you can connect any actors or any people within 6 films. Score count, welcome to the stream. Lupine picking up 10 there, extending, going into the lead now, with a score of 18. It's Ollie picking up 8, Pyro Pygmy 6, and David on 4. Smattering of people getting it right in the wings. Let's reorder the board and reset the podiums. As we move it right along to question number 3, take a look at this. The Ukrainian city of Donetsk, known then as Stalino, was twinned with which British city in 1956? Is it A. Carlisle, B. Newcastle, C. Bradford, or D. Sheffield? And there's time up. Obligatory Ash the Bash reference. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 players in the hot seat getting it right, and 6 players in the wings. Correct answer is obligatory Ash the Bash reference. It's D. Sheffield. Although its old name was in honour of Joseph Stalin, Donetsk or Stalino is also a big producer of steel, as is Sheffield. 2 cities twinning is claimed by Sheffield City Council to be the Sheffield City Council, put my T's in, to be the first such union of a British city with one in the Soviet Union, or possibly former Soviet Union. Lupine picking up another 10 points there, very quick off the buzzer with very good knowledge there. Mark's getting 8, Pyro's getting 6, BC getting his first 4 of the game, and it's Sotley picking up another 2. Just a smattering in the wings on Garrett Topper and Ali picking up 10, Nata, Andrew and Cyberspace getting 8. Let's reset the podiums. As we go on to question number 4, fingers on buzzers everybody, take a look at this. As described in the Prince song, sometimes it snows in the month when which of these happens? Australia Day, St George's Day, US Labour Day, or Bastille Day? Aha, we've got 2 other players who are yet to score getting their first points here, which is 4 getting it right, both in the hot seat and in the wings. Correct answer here was St George's Day. Sometimes it snows in April. St George's Day is on the 23rd of April. Bastille Day is the 14th of July, both commemorating the storming of the Bastille prison in Paris in 1789 and the birthday of Dan Smith, lead singer of Bastille. I wonder if that's where they got the name of the band from, quite possibly. Australia Day is the 26th of January and the US Labour Day is on the first Monday in September. David picking up 10 points. It is, that's good to know, Shaves. David picking up 10 points there. Tadari's grabbing 8. James getting 6, and Schlongneck, first point of the game, getting 4. Likewise, James Crossbell, first point of the game. Very well played. Let's reset the podiums. One more question in this round. Take a look. Question number 5. Prisoners named after the band, obviously. You got one, Schlongneck. Yes, points on the board. Points on the board. Good to see. Question number 5. Have a look. In the film, 4 Weddings and a Funeral, where chronologically did the funeral take place? Is it A, after the 4th wedding, B, between the 2nd and 3rd weddings, C, between the 3rd and 4th weddings, or D, between the 1st and 2nd weddings? I do like that question. Actually, I've never seen the film. I feel I may be about to spoiler it for myself because the citation box is like that. Sorry, the trivia box is like that. Just 3 getting it right in the hot seat. Quite a few in the wings getting it. Correct answer was C, between the 3rd and 4th weddings. First wedding is between Angus and Laura, friends of Charles, aka Hugh Grant, where he meets Carrie, played by Andy McDowell, for the first time. At the second wedding between Bernard and Lydia, who got together at the first wedding, Charles discovers Carrie is now engaged to Hamish. Third wedding is that of Carrie and Hamish. It is here that, spoiler alert, somebody dies of a sudden heart attack, and that is the funeral of the film's title. I'm not going to say who, just in case you haven't seen that and you don't want to get spoiled. The 4th wedding takes place a year later and is between Charles and his former girlfriend, Henrietta. Whether this wedding is successfully completed is possibly a bit spoilery, and then there is the spoiler, which I'm not going to say, but you can take from that what you will. 3 weddings and a funeral and another wedding, yes. Yes, excellent question with plenty of information added to it as well. To Daru getting 10 points there, Pyro Pygmy getting 8, and Pum and Ben getting 6. Most players have got points on the board at the end of round 1. Not quite everyone, but there's still plenty of time to go. Let's reset the podiums and check out the scores at the end of round 1. Hot goat's leg, is that right? Nice. David's bored with quiz already. David has just come up with amusing anagrams now. So, at the end of round 1, Lupine is in pole position on 28, to Daru gliding overall on 24, and Pyro Pygmy is in 3rd on 20. David's got 14, Mark has 12, it's Sotley and Riff both have 10, Pum and Ben's got 8, James has got 6, Schlongneck and BC have both got 4, and Puzzle Dan is yet to score, but indeed anything can happen. Over in the wings, Toot has a comfortable lead at the moment, 36, Cycle Space on 26, Reese has got 24, and that completes our top 3. We could see anything could happen. Anything could happen as we move on to round number 2. And yeah, sorry if I am being a bit laborious with my reading tonight. I'm just feeling zonked out. But we'll go on if you can. It might actually be nice for me going at a slightly different pace, not going at 500 mile an hour for a change. It's sort of Google that gently. Everybody Google that gently. That's nice. Round 2 is called Chicken. You'll be shown a category, for example, history. When prompted, you need to whisper a bid from 1 to 10 to the bot. This is the number of your points that you're risking on this question. Only the 6 highest bidders will be in play for the question. Again, the category and the question will appear in the chat first, so Google that gently, yes. Keep your eye on the chat. If you're in play, whisper your answer to the bot. If you answer correctly, you win your bid. If you answer incorrectly, you lose your bid. If you abstain, you lose half of your bid rounded up. This is just to prevent everyone from bidding 10, getting into the question, and then abstaining if you don't know. There's still a penalty if you are in play and you abstain. But remember the tactics of bidding high to get in, because players who are not in play get 1 point for every wrong answer or abstention up to a maximum of their bid. Called the Luigi strategy is what we call it here. You can earn good points in this round simply by bidding low and letting everybody else get it wrong. But of course you can only get a handful of them, and the risk is there that everybody bids low and then everybody is in on the question and there are no Luigi points. So a number of different strategies to employ here depending how confident you're feeling on any given category. You can bid anything up to 10 even if you don't actually have 10 points, but you can go into negative points, so do bear that in mind. Same drill in the lobby game, in the audience game, in the wings, the lobby game if you like. The top half, the top 50% of bids will be eligible to play. So, category number 1, and the category is, getting your bids in from 1 to 10, category is tile-based board games. interesting array of bids here. Quite a few people have gone 4 here, so we've got a 4-way tie with a bid of 4. Pum and Ben, Mark, Tadira and Pyro have all gone for 4. BC and Schlongneck have both bid 6, David's bid 7, and Lupine has bid 10. Low bids here from James and Puzzle Dan could potentially get up to 3 Luigi points. Riff could get 2, and Itsotley could get 1. Quite a number of players in the wings have gone quite high on this. Colo and Cyclespace both going for 10. Stimpson and Andrew both going for 8. Let's see what the question brings. Good luck to you all. Here's the first question. Single tiles in which language edition of Scrabble include the digraphs DD worth 1 point, FF for 4 points, and LL for 5 points? Be a couple of tactical abstentions coming in here. Well, Pum and Ben's giving it a go. Schlongneck has got an answer in. Tadaru and BC are abstaining, so they will lose points, but not as many as if they'd got it wrong. Let's take a look. The correct answer is... it's Welsh. Welsh. In Welsh, Y and W are both vowel sounds and therefore more common than their English equivalents. DD appears in Caerdydd, forgive my pronunciation, which is the Welsh name for Cardiff, and LL in place names including Llandudno, Llantrisant, and the really long one, Llanfair, Quilbwyl, Gwyn, Gwil, go, go, go. No, it ends like that. There was a time I could say that. I have since let that information pass me by. Pum and Ben going for German, which is the wrong answer, and Germany also a wrong answer. That's the one. Nata Clanfair, Pwyl, Gwil, Gwyn, Gogoloche, Bilianted, Little Gogogo. Another episode of Make Ben Read Other Languages. Always good yarn. Always good mileage. Luigi points coming out to James and Puzzle Dan picking up 3. Puzzle Dan getting his first points of the game. Riff picking up 2, and Itsotley getting 1 there. Just a couple of people losing points, including, unfortunately, Pum and Ben, Schlongneck, BC, and Tadaru. Let's reset the podiums. Member abstention if you do get in. I gave it a go. Is real. Yes, and then real. Category number 2, bidding from 1 to 10. Take a look. Animals in book titles. Bids from 1 to 10. No abstentions there, but a reminder that abstention will cause a default bid of 1. Low bid of 2 here from Tadaru, BC and Schlongneck. You will not be able to answer this question, but you do stand to get 2 points if 2 players get it wrong or abstain. Oh no, says Puzzle Dan, you're in with a bid of 3, as is Itsotley, James, Pum and Ben, and Lupine. A 4 from Pyro, a 5 from Riff, a 6 from Mark, and a 7 from David. Let's see what you make of this question. Question number 2. Going for the greedy Luigi there, G. Items, it's backfired. Describing a central character's personality as on the outside covered in quills but on the inside fiercely solitary, Muriel Barbary's 2008 novel is titled The Elegance of which animal? Tactical abstentions from Lupine and Riff there, going to damage limitate at this point. Damage limitate? Damage limit. Sonic. Well, it is Sonic, but Sonic is not an animal. The correct answer is a hedgehog. Hedgehog, not a porcupine. It's the elegance of the hedgehog. Either hedgehog or the hedgehog would have been accepted there. The observations are written by one of the 2 narrators, a 12-year-old daughter of rich but uncultured Parisian parents living in a luxury apartment block, describing the concierge who she is correctly determined is hiding her intellect to satisfy her client's prejudices. Similar but not the same. Is it similar? I mean, they kind of look similar, but they're completely different animals. I mean, the porcupine is more closely related to a mouse, isn't it? Isn't it sort of a capybara? I always think of hedgehogs as having spines and porcupines as quills. Silly, really. Yeah, porcupines are huge. They're sort of hench, whereas hedgehogs are tiny, tiny little things. Very cute. Anyway, well done to Mark and Puzzle Dan there, who pick up 6 and 3 points respectively. Tadaru, Schlongneck and BC getting you 2 Luigi points. Quite a bit of damage going to the players who got that one wrong or indeed abstained. David losing 7 points off of Porcupine there. And the elegance of the Elegog. Thank you, Vale. Very nice. Welcome, Kirstuken. Good to see you. Luigi strategy. It's paying off. You're getting the points back up, Schlongneck. Let's reset the podiums. As we go on to category number 3, bidding from 1 to 10 on the category of unexpected guests. In the baggy area. Very nice. Unexpected item baggers. Am I the only one who gets really, really angry with the machine? So when they said, please wait, assistance is coming. I get so cross. I'm like, no, it's fine, it's in the bag. Why are you doing that? Unexpected bids, yes. We've got a lot of bids in here, a lot of players in. A lot of players going 2 here. Must be at least 5 if we've got 11 players in. Tadaru, Pyro, Pygmy, Mark, Riff, James and BC all bidding 2 here. We've got a couple of 3s from Lupine and Schlongneck, 4 from Puzzle Dan, and 5s from David and It's Sotley. Split fairly evenly in the lobby. Bids of 3 or more getting you in, and just Pum and Ben standing to get some Luigi points here with a single point bid. Try being the assistant Sam to do it. Yeah, what do they think? Because it's now one person controlling 12 checkouts. But I always feel like you need at least one more. It doesn't matter when you go in, you always need at least one more person. But capitalism, am I right? Question number 3, good luck, here it is. In June 2022, an over-enthusiastic extra in a yellow dress gained notoriety when she appeared in a film scene behind which character? We've got a Luigi out there, but Schlongneck and It's Sotley are the only 2 to attempt it. For security reasons, it actually should be at least 1 person per 6 banks, if not 1 person per 4, but Payroll then turned around and said, no, glad I don't do retail anymore. Quite a few wrong answers. No one actually finding the right answer, so some Luigi points going out. Pum and Ben is going to get his 1. Correct answer was Doctor Strange. No one expects a Spanish Inquisition. We have a sausage question.
What a shame.
Nobody getting that one right. Yeah, that's probably a better button to press there, isn't it? Doctor Strange. It was a character, not a film. I've still not seen the new Doctor Strange film. Will that come out in May? Don't expect Marvel questions from Shapes. Maybe they gained notoriety in June, or the following didn't happen until June, even if the film came out in May. I don't know. But yeah, a bit of a painful question there. And Schlongneck, just FYI, if you are in play, you don't have to answer. You'd have lost 2 points there rather than 3 if you'd abstained on that one, just FYI. So, lots of points being lost there, but Pum and Ben getting his 1, and a handful of others in the lobby. Let's reset the podiums. As we go on to question number 4. Yeah, if you're in play and you're 100% sure you don't know, just leave it blank, because it will reduce the number of points that you lose. You only lose half of your bid if you abstain, whereas you lose your whole bid if you attempt and get it wrong. Category number 4 then, fingers on buzzers. Here it is. Bidding 1 to 10. Historical administrative errors. They can do, Ramsey. Yeah. To be fair, Google that is probably the one with the most complicated rule set out of any of them. Out of any of the gamut of games that I do. Wow. Schlongneck with the abstention on the bidding, which does force you to a default bid of 1, but you're the only person in blue at the moment, so you do stand to get a point here if at least one person gets it wrong or abstains. Andrew and Matt just bidding 1 out in the lobby game, so most players in on this question. Good luck to you all. Take a look at this on historical administrative errors. Might be the worst I've ever done at Google that. Might also be the best, David. The death of which biblical king in 4 BC is believed to indicate that Jesus was born at least 4 years before the years AD suggest. You're going to bid 1 anyway. Nothing, no harm, no foul then, Schlongneck. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 attempting it. 4 are sitting this one out. Timed out before I could put Godzilla. Well, the correct answer is Herod. Well, I don't know if you got that one. At least 1 getting it wrong there. Moses. from Puzzle Dan and a Solomon from Pum and Ben. Unfortunately, those are wrong answers. You're going to lose your bids. The abstentions, you're going to lose half your bid rounded up. But Herod is the right answer. Herod or King Herod or Herod the Great. Herod died in 4 BC, and Matthew chapter 2 verse 1 reads, Jesus was born in Bethlehem of Judea in the days of Herod the king. However, as Matthew chapter 2 verse 16 says, that following the visit of the Magi, Herod ordered the murder of all boys of 2 years and younger to be killed, so Jesus may have been born 2 years earlier still. And actually, according to Jehovah's Witnesses, Jesus was born in the summer. And I mean, they would know. I mean, they were there, presumably. So, yeah, Herod the Great, because, of course, AD being Anno Domini, the year of our Lord, I think is what that means. I didn't give you your Benedict Cumberbatch trivia. 3 months on from this bravura performance just behind Benedict Cumberbatch, the actor in question has still not been identified. Quite how she's managed this in 2022 is a mystery. So well done if you got some points there. Plenty going out. Toot and Kodo picking up 10 in the lobby game. Very nice. One more question in this round. But the year of the pizza, yes. Anno Dominoes. Good luck to you all. Bids from 1 to 10 on the category of Ancient Gaming. This is very clever. Just looking ahead at the question. Ancient Gaming, bidding from 1 to 10. A few more abstentions here. We've got some higher bids coming in now. A 6 from David and Lupine, 5s from Ben, Mark and Dan, 4s from James and Pyro. 3 from Tadaru, not enough to get into play here, and 2s from Riffet, Sotley and Schlongneck, and just 1 from BC. Let's see what you make of this. Not necessarily top it. I do think it's very clever. And hello, by the way. If I've not said hello. Oh, no, I did say hello earlier, but hello again. Good luck. Here is question number 5. The common abbreviation of which video game series can be read as 104 in Roman numerals? I need the full name of the game. Yes, I am after the video game series. I will not accept the abbreviation on its own. It says the common abbreviation of which video game series can be read as 104 in Roman numerals. I will accept either English or American spellings. Correct answer is Civilization. Oh, Final Fantasy. I can't accept Final Fantasy. Civilization IV hasn't gotten through the spell checker there, Pyro Pygmy, I'm afraid. And it does specifically ask for a video game series where Civilization 4 would be a game within that series. I don't feel good about taking 4 points off you there because the general feeling of the question is there. So I will add on, Pyro Pygmy, I will add on 8 points after the fact. It also means I need to take 1 point off Tadaru, because Tadaru got 3 points from the Luigi strat, even though actually only 2 people got it wrong. So I need to add 8 on for Pyro Pygmy and take 1 off for Tadaru, because I am feeling quite generous tonight. Civilization was the answer. 104 in Roman numerals is CIV, aka Civ. There's no F in Roman numerals, says you. What's happening now? In before Ben attempts to play Baba Yaga. Oh yeah, it's got to happen. By the barbarians. Wow. I think that's a pedal note there. Oh, it's such a great song. I played earlier on, didn't I? I think that's not the first time I've played. Civilization was the answer, and yes, Sonia de Valare is an amazing song written by Christopher Tin. As you will recall, on the time I got very excited when I was asked the host in Who Wants to Be a Millionaire at £250,000. That is the end of question number 5. It's also the end of round 2. Let's reset the podiums, check out the scores. 8 to Pyro Pygmy, -1 to Tadaru. And Pokenuts, welcome to the stream. So, -1 to Tadaru. Podium's just to adjust 1. Manually adjust player score. and 8 to Pyro Pygmy, who's at this value 8. Podium position to adjust 4. Add on the 4 that they lost plus the 4 that they would have got for the question. I think that's right. Podium position to adjust 4. Add this value 8. There we go. Mark and Tadara are now the wrong way round, but that's fine. Cool. Quarter 6 in the morning, no further question. Fair enough, poker. So, at the end of round 2, Lupine is in pole position still on 42. Mark is technically gliding over, although the podiums don't adjust until the end of the next round on 24. Tadara a point behind on 23, then David on 22, then Pyro on 21. Pretty close up at the top. We've then got a bit of a gap down to Riff on 9. It's Sotley's on 8. Pum and Ben, BC both on 5. James is on 2. Schlongneck is breaking even on 0 at the moment. Puzzle down on -4. But still plenty of rounds to go before the determination is done. Toot leading in the lobby on 59. Remember, there is a lobby medal available, and of course all your points do translate into pennies at the end of the game as well. Psychospace and Cola currently tied up in second on 45, and Ramsey's in third on 35. Let's play on. Let's go to round number 3, and I will not press the wrong button this time. Round 3 is Taboo. In this round, you need to name something that fits a given category. For example, capital cities in Asia. Whisper one answer and one answer only to Persephone's Twitch bot within the allocated 18 seconds, and you score 10 points if you give me a unique correct answer. If answers given by 2, 3, 4, 5 or more players, score 6, 4, 2 and 0 points respectively. So you're looking for correct answers, but also you're looking for rare answers that you don't think anyone else is going to say. But bear in mind, because everyone else is looking for rare answers, sometimes the most obvious answer could be the way to go. I'll let you play it how you like. No points, of course, if the answer doesn't fit into the category. With 5 questions in the round, there are 50 points available. To relearn the rules for the podium. We'll see. We'll see, David. Fingers on buzzers. In the lobby game, slightly different rules for the lobby game. All you've got to do is match with something that somebody says in the hot seat. Whether they're right or wrong, if you match with what somebody says in the hot seat, you get 5 points flat rate. If you're right but no one else says it, I'm sorry, no points. If you're wrong but someone else says it, you can get points. So a slightly different sort of game for the lobby game on this game here. To be fair, Distinction now does this round much better than well, it's certainly programmed much better than this one, and allows for all sorts of other chicanery as well. So, round number 3, and I'll make sure I condone the right answers. This one does take a little bit longer to manually condone, and I will give you fair warning for this first question. I need you to answer in words. If you answer in numbers, it will not count for reasons that will become clear very shortly. Good luck to you all. Here is question number 1. Give the word for 2 in one of the European Union's official languages other than English. James and Schlongneck not getting an answer in there. Let's have a look and see what you said. Du, de, twi, zwei, de, tu, dos, zwei, dos, and du. D-O-U-X. Let me take a look and see. The computer is telling me 5, 9, 10. Do not press that button, Ben. 5, 9, 10, and 11 are wrong. 2, unfortunately, it is only valid in English. There's 2 spelled T-O, but not T-W-O. I'm afraid we cannot have that. 6, no, not 6. 9. 9 and 10 didn't give an answer, and 11 Dukes. D-O-U-X. There's D-E-U-X, as in de, as in the French one, but unfortunately not D-O-U-X. Puzzled Dan. Unfortunately for those 2 answers, I cannot accept. It's going to be no points. That is the right button to press. Everything else is a correct answer according to the list that I've got here. So let's go through them one at a time. Are they unique? No. 4 and 1 are both saying de, as in the French. So that's going to be 6 points, unless anyone else has said de. No. Very well done there. 6 points each. Yes. Very nice. 2 people saying DOS as well. Podium 6 and Podium 8. I believe this is the Spanish 6 points to you. And everything else is unique. De, twee, zwei. Oh no, I told a lie. There's 2 people saying zwei. Podium 3 and podium 7 both saying zwei, 6 points each. Du and twee are both correct, both unique, 10 points well played. So, the answers, although the EU has 23 official languages other than English, the word for two is identical in some of them, so there are 20 correct answers. So you've got dve, which I think it's got the pronunciation here, I'm still not sure. Dve is Bulgarian, dva is Czech, Slovak and Slovenian, to, as in T-O, is Danish, twee, or tve, as I'm told it's pronounced, is Dutch, Kax is Estonian, Kaksi is Finnish, dur is French, zwei is German, dio is Greek, kiet is Hungarian, biat or ado or do is Irish, due, bloody hell, is Italian, divas is Latvian, du is Lithuanian, ternan is Maltese, dva is Polish, duos, D-O-I-S, duas is Portuguese, dua is Romanian, dos is Spanish, tvor, that's A with a little circular hat above it, is Swedish, and based on how Ben pronounces these, he might be banned from the continent now. Oops. I like that question, and I'm very grateful to you, Shakes, for the phonetic pronunciations in there as well. Complex question, plenty of points going out in the lobby as well, which is nice to see. Let's reset the podiums. As we go on to question number 2, take a look at this. Give an element on the periodic table that is named after a non-mythical person. And there's time up. Let's see what you said. We've got Mendelevium, Curium, Rutherfordium, Copernicum, Einsteinium, Fermium, Curium, Carbon, and Newtonium. The computer is telling me 9, 10, and 11 are wrong. No answer from 9. Carbon, I don't believe is named after a person, and Newtonium, I don't think there is such a thing. Unfortunately, it's going to be no points. Everything else is a correct answer. Let's have a look and see where the shared answers are. 3 players saying Curium, named after Marie Curie, I believe. 3 players saying it, which means that's going to be 4 points each for Curium. Podium 1, Podium 3, Podium 8. Well played. Rutherfordium, I think I saw that one twice. Podium 4 and Podium 2. 6 points each to you. Nicely done. Everything else is correct and unique. So Mendelevium on podium 0, Copernicum on podium 5, Einsteinium on podium 6, and Fermium on podium 7. Very well played, correct and unique, 10 points. Correct answers there that you could have had: Gadolinium, Curium, Einsteinium, Fermium, Mendelevium, Nobelium, Lawrencium, Rutherfordium, Seaborgium, Burium, not Borium, but Burium, B-O-H-R-I-U-M, fucking hell. Picked a night and half to pick this pack with all the difficult words, but I can barely speak. Meitnerium, Roentgenium, Copernicium, Flevorium, Livermorium, and Oganesson. Meitnerium, thank you very much. Oganesson being the only one to be named after someone who is still alive. I think I'm going to have a bit more Nobelium, yeah. Presumably named after Alfred Nobel. I said Nobelium, didn't I? Was it Nobelium? Is it Nobelium or Nobelium? Either way, let's move on. Question number 3. Toot currently leading the lobby with a very nice 69 points. Fingers on buzzers, gang. Here is question number 3. Give the first name of any child of the 42nd to 46th US presidents inclusive. There's time. It's actually named after Donna Noble. Donna Noble has left the building. Donna Noble has been saved. Let's take a look and see what you said. Malia, Melania, Baron, Eric, George, Chelsea, Sasha, Chelsea, Eric, and Sasha. Computers tell me 1, 4, 9, and 10 are wrong. Melania, I believe, was the wife of the 45th president, not the child. Malia is an answer, but Melania is not, I'm afraid. George. Nothing coming up for George here, I'm afraid. I can't award any points for George. There was George W. Bush, but don't believe his children were called George. From Baron to Ivanka. Was that a bad move? And 9 and 10, no answers given, unfortunately, for you guys. No points. Everything else is a correct answer. So let's have a look here. 2 Erics up here, podium 3 and podium 8. Children of the 45th US president, well played, 6 points. 2 Sashas, podium 6, podium 11. Very nice. Sasha, who is a Bahamas daughter, I think. 6 points. And everything else is correct and unique. Malia, Baron, Chelsea. Oh, I beg your pardon. No, there are 2 Chelseas here. Let me take that Chelsea off again. So Malia and Baron are both correct, so 10 points each there. And there's 2 Chelseas, so podium 5, podium 7. That's going to be 6 points well played. Yes, Sasha and Malia of the Obamas. Full information. Bo, whose first name at birth was Joseph, and Hunter, first name at birth was Robert. Ashley and Naomi are the children of Joe Biden. Donald Jr., where I would have accepted either Donald or Donald Jr. as the same answer. Ivanka, first name at birth Ivana. Eric, Tiffany, and Baron are the children of Donald Trump. Malia and Sasha, whose real first name is Natasha, are the children of Barack Obama. Barbara and Jenna are the children of George W. Bush. And Chelsea is the only child of Bill Clinton. Well done if you got some points in the hot seat and if you got some points in the lobby. Thinking as the hot seat players are doing. Very well played. Let's reset the podiums. Yeah, Natasha or Sasha are both fine there. On we go to question number 4. What have I got to read here? Okay, I can manage this. Question number 4. Good luck. Take a look at this. Name a UK top 40 single by Girls Aloud. Mark, just go with that? No, thank you. Not your wheelhouse, Mark, particularly Girls Aloud. Sorry, but no, I cannot. Yeah, it is big text. What happens when you get short questions? Sorry, I need to roll my sleeves up because I am just burning up. I'm wearing jeans for the first time in forever. Let's play the highbrow lowbrow game. Who are Girls Aloud? They're a band. They're a British girl band who are very popular in the early noughties, I think. Let's take a look and see what you said. The Promise, never heard of them. Walk This Way, Sound of the Underground, Sound of the Underground, Love Machine, Girls, Sound of the Underground, Something New, and Sound of the Underground. Computers tell me 1, 2, 7, and 10 are wrong. Never heard of them is wrong. 2, no answer. Girls, good a guess as any if you're not sure, Pum and Ben, but unfortunately not an answer. And no answer from podium 10, I'm afraid. No points. Everything else is a correct answer. 4 Sounds of the Underground there. Podium 4, podium 5, podium 8, and podium 11. Just few enough of you saying it to eke out a couple of points. Sound of the Underground, Christmas number 1 in 2002, I think. Oh, Girls is Sugar Babes. Aha. There we go. Cool. I'm not going to ask how and why you know that off pat shapes, but I remember the Sugar Babes and Girls Aloud. Anyway, Sound of the Underground, very well done. 4, 5, 8, and 11, 2 points each. The Promise, Love Machine, Walk This Way, and Something New are all correct and all unique answers. Very well done. And I'm not going to make inquiries into how you could possibly know that. Maybe because the Sound of the Underground is the only thing I even know by Girls Aloud. Well played, 10 points each. So the answers there that you could have, incidentally, Walk This Way was a collaboration with the Sugar Babes for Comic Relief in 2007. The answers you could have had: Sound of the Underground. This is the right right key. It is. Sound of the Underground. I don't know if that was in the right key. Sound of the Underground, No Good Advice, Life Got Cold, Jump, The Show, Love Machine, I'll Stand By You, Wake Me Up, Long Hot Summer, Biology, See the Day, Whole Lot of History, Something Kinda Ooh, I Think We're Alone Now, Walk This Way, Sexy No No No, Call the Shot, Can't Speak French, The Promise, The Loving Kind, Untouchable, and Something New. Well done if you matched with somebody in the hot seat in the lobby game as well. 5 points to you. One more question in this round. Let's see how you get on with this. Question number 5. Good luck. Here it is. Name one of the 20 cities in Italy with a population greater than 150,000. And that's your time up. Let's see what you said. Florence, Rome, Florence, Rome, Bologna, Rome, Vatican City, and Florence. I mean, Vatican City, I'm pretty sure, is a country. It's its own independent sovereign state, and also permanent population is only about 906 or something like that. So I'm pretty sure that one's not going to fly. 7, 9, and 10, it's telling me are wrong, and that's yes, no answers from 7 and 10, and unfortunately we can't accept the Vatican City. There are only 2 cities in Italy, and by country we mean I'm just going to double check that Vatican isn't on here. It's not, I'm afraid. No points. There are only 2 cities in Italy, really. Well, let's take a look. First of all, Rome. They say it wasn't built on a day. 1, 2, 3, 4 people saying Rome, and also 4 people saying Florence, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4. How about that? So all the Florences and all the Romes can have 2 points. 0, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 8, and 11. All saying Florence or Rome. 2 points. Well played. Just Bologna, or Bologna, or Bologna, from It's Sotley. Very well played. That is a correct answer, and you only want to say it. 10 points. Answers that, of these cities, only Rome and Milan have populations greater than 1 million, and the full list is Rome, Milan, Naples, Turin, Palermo, Genoa, Bologna, Florence, Catania, Bari, Messina, Verona, Padova, Trieste, Brescia, Prato, Taranto, Reggio Calabria, Modena, and Livorno. And yes, thus this ends the round of Make Ben Say Things. Settlers of Catania, or Money Heist. The food is marvelous. Yeah, we went to Rome for our honeymoon. The food is just out of this world. It's all very, very good. But Italian food is probably my favourite of all the European cuisines. So that is the end of question 5. It's also the end of round 3. Let's reset the podiums and check out the scores. It is Lupine who is in the lead, quite a strong lead at the moment with 84. Mark's got 52, and David and Sotley tied up in third with 50. Pygmy's got 37, Tadaru 35, Riff is on 29, Ben's on 27, Other Ben is on 25, James on 12, Puzzle Dan's on 6, and Schlongneck still breaking even on 0, but we've still got 2 more rounds in which points can be won or lost. Toot leading the lobby game with Colo just on his coattails on 70, Odd Garrett currently in third with 58. Let's go on to round number 4. So round 4 is the blind auction. How many questions from 1 to 10 can you answer on a pair of given categories? When prompted, whisper a bid at the start from 1 to 10 to the bot, and you'll be shown 10 increasingly difficult questions, which are worth 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, and so on, up to 19 points. Don't answer if you don't want to try the current question, because tactically you can choose to wait for more valuable questions later on. There's no penalty for abstention. But if you give me a wrong answer, it will increase your bid by 1. If you give me too many wrong answers, then it may make it impossible for you to bank your points. Once you do achieve your bid, you bank your points and are frozen out of the round. But failing to meet your bid means you lose all points from this round. So the points are all theoretical until you get your bid. So a low bid almost guarantees that you're going to get some points, and an abstention will once again give you a default bid of 1. So a low bid gives you more chance of banking out, but a high bid gives you a chance to get higher points. Same principle in the lobby game as to the hot seat game. How risky are you wanting to take it? How well do you like these categories? Hashtag harder get they as the questions go on. Bidding from 1 to 10, abstention will give you a bid of 1 by default, so make sure you do get something in. The categories for round 4 are hits and misses. Get your bids in. How many questions can you answer on hits and misses? Remember, you can artificially increase your bid if you think you've underbid and the questions are coming in and you think these are too easy. You can inflate your bid by giving a deliberate wrong answer. But remember, too many and you're going to make it very, very difficult to bank. Lupin and Mark going for a solid 5. David's gone for 7 here. That's a bold bid. It's Sotley also for 5. Pyro and Tadari both settling for 4. Riff is also going for 5. Pum and Ben's gone for 6. BC and James both going for 3. Puzzle down for 4. Schlongneck with the default bid of 1. So you can increase that Schlongneck over the course of the game by giving me wrong answers if you like. So, based on my form tonight, I expect to be shafted early. Well, let's find out. Good luck to you all. Question number 1, worth a single point. There are 10 questions left. Take a look at this. Instruments that are hit with hammers, mallets, or other items are found in which section of an orchestra? Remember, answering is not mandatory. If you want to wait for more challenging questions... Hang on the spam folder. Yes, you can wait for more challenging questions. If you don't want the 1 pointer and you've got quite a low bid, you can wait and sit tight for the next question. 9 out of 12 attempting that. The correct answer is... percussion. Yes, all percussion instruments are struck with an implement of some sort of percussion. Everyone who attempted it getting it right, losing a pip. Well played. Let's go on to the next question. Hello, winners. Welcome to the stream. Incorrect. I hit the violas with hammers. That's probably was. I make jokes about violas. I actually know a couple of viola players who are perfectly nice and normal, rational people. Also, Derek Agne's a viola player, isn't he? Our resident viola player. Everyone likes to make jokes about the violist, but you can't play the Mahler Piano Quartet without a viola player. So, you know, there's that. On we go. Question number 2. It's worth 3 points. Take a look. The best-selling film of 1998. In which film does an asteroid miss the Earth after being successfully blown up by Bruce Willis? Prey, welcome to the streets, my dude. Hope you're keeping well. Good to see you. Which film about impending destruction by an asteroid from outer space hitting the Earth, released in 1998, is it? It's a choice of 2 if you can remember them. It's either Armageddon or it's Deep Impact. I know it's one I preferred. Don't wanna close my eyes. Yeah, it's that one. It's Armageddon. It's not Deep Impact or even Deep Impact, though that is the superior of the 2 films, in my not so humble opinion. Is it D? Don't wanna close my eyes. That's not the right one. I don't wanna fall asleep cause I miss you, baby, and I don't wanna miss a thing. Yeah. It's quite nice with a 9th over the top. No. Is that F1? Yeah. Debt Impact is the only film where the porn parody has the same title. I do want to close my ears. I love you too. Let's reset the podiums. Deep Impact, the wrong answer. You're going to get an extra pip there, Pyro Pygmy. Everyone else who attempted getting it right. Question number 3 is worth 5 points. Take a look at this. Being hit by an object can cause which discoloration of the flesh to humans or pieces of fruit? Ten out of 12 attempting it. The correct answer is... it's a bruise. Bruise or bruises. Bruising, I will accept that. Yes, podium 0, podium 7. Bruising. And bruising. Absolutely. Yes, we can accept that. Everyone who attempted that in the hot seat getting that one right, nicely done. G. Isons is banking out nice and early, taking out 9 points there. Well done, G. Isons. You won't be able to answer any more questions this round, but those 9 points are safe in the bank. Let's reset the podiums. G. Isons now on 49. Strong neck to Diary James BC, all requiring 1 from the remaining 7. 7 points to this next question if you want to give it a go. Take a look. Oh, sorry, Oni, I'll get to them in a minute. In the Mr. Men Show, which perennially cheerful Little Miss co-hosts Good Morning Dillydale with Mr. Happy? Thank you for the reminder there, Alex. I do need to remember that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exactly half attempting it. Bruises, incidentally, are caused when the blood vessels underneath the skin are ruptured. Percussion always looks the most fun part of the orchestra to be in. I feel I'd be pretty good on the wind machine. And Alex has said there's a reason I own the whole of Carlos Santana's rhythm section. I'll give you the Deep Impact citation at the end. Because it's quite a long one, and I want to do want to get on with the game. Question number 4: in the Mr. Men Show, which perennially cheerful Little Miss co-hosts Good Morning Dillydale with Mr. Happy? The answer is Miss Sunshine, or Little Miss Sunshine, or just Sunshine on its own. Although she is called Little Miss Sunshine in the title of Roger Hargreaves' book, she introduces herself on screen as just Miss Sunshine, so either is acceptable. Everyone who's attempted that, getting that one right, nicely done. And BC is banking out 13 points on that question. Well done, Ben. You won't be able to answer any more questions in this round, but those points are safe. Well played. Let's reset the podiums. Ali, unfortunately, there are not enough questions left for you to hit your target. You are frozen out of the round and can earn no points. Not to be confused, incidentally, with the near-identical Deep Impact. Toot will be able to confirm which is better. No, I've confirmed that for him. Don't worry, Deep Impact's better. This movie is infamous for being a scientific load of twaddle, as told on the DVD commentary track when Ben Affleck asked Michael why it was easier to train oil drillers to become astronauts than it was to train astronauts to become oil drillers. He told me to shut the fuck up, so that was the end of that talk. On we go. Question number 5. We are on to hits from... I think we've had misses. Yes, so now we're on to hits. 9 points. 6 questions left. Quite a few just requiring 1 more pip. Take a look at question number 5. In the exercise program known as Hit It, what does the second I stand for? I've definitely heard it called HIT training, which is obviously a tautologous error, or duologous error, because the T does indeed stand for training. But what does the second I stand for? Let's have a look. It's interval. Interval. It stands for high intensity interval training and involves doing very short bursts of very intensive exercise. It doesn't look as much fun as playing the wind machine. Yeah, it's interval. Intensity is the first I, and impact, good guess, but not the one. High intensity impact training, high intensity interval training is what we wanted there. A couple of players banking out here in the wings, Colo and Odd Garrett, banking out 25 and 19 respectively. Tadara is also banking out 18 in the hot seat. Well done there. It's Sotley getting that one right and is down to a single pip. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 players, though, are all going to earn an extra pip, including David, who now goes up to 5 and requires all 5 of the remaining questions in the round. Dangerous time. Let's reset the podiums. 3 players have banked in the lobby, 2 in the hot seat. David requiring 5 from 5. Puzzle Dan and Pum and Ben can't afford another wrong answer, though they can afford 1 more abstention. Question number 6. Back to the misses. We're on to 11 points. Take a look at this. At the opening ceremony of the 1994 FIFA World Cup, which singer famously missed a penalty kick from point-blank range? There's David's mandatory answer if he wants to stay alive. He does need to get this one right. It's Sotley and James are hoping to bank out here. Riff is hoping to take it down to 1. The correct answer is Diana Ross. Michael Jackson, not the right answer there, David. I'm afraid you're going to be frozen out for the rest of the round, the first of the hot seat players to do so. Despite the goal being brought forward to the front of the 6-yard box, Ross still managed to hoik it wide by several feet. The author of this question writes, as if he could do any better. Ooh, meow. There's some fighting words there. When we all go to QNL, we'll have to have a 5-a-side tournament in like the street or something. It's worth a Google post game. We'll have a look at that. That is something you can Google after the game. I will give that a go. Oh, you have seen that. It's all coming back to you now. Well done, Riff, getting that one right. You're just one away now. And James, and it's Sotley, very well played, banking out points. James banking 19. It's Sotley banking 33 here. Very, very strong play. It's going to put you in a good position going into the final round. It's going to depend a little bit on how everyone else gets on. Let's reset the podiums for now. David going dark red as he can now no longer bank. Likewise, AB Me going red in the wings. Puzzle Dan, Pum and Ben, you need 4 from 4 if you want to survive. Mark, Riff, Schlongneck, you need just 1 from the remaining 4. Matt also requiring 4 from 4 in the wings. Handful of players down to their last question. Good luck to you all. Here's question 7. It's worth 13 points. A hit album that sells 1 million copies in the US or 300,000 in the UK is awarded what certification? Just the 4 players attempting this one. Everyone else is going to sit back. Mark hoping to bank out on this question. Correct answer is... it's platinum. Platinum or platinum disc. Gold disc and gold are both incorrect answers. Platinum is acceptable. Well done, Mark, banking out 29 there. Well done to Natta, banking out 22 in the lobby. And 2 banking out 42 at the top of the lobby. Very well played there. The Recording Industry Association of America has one higher level, and album selling 10 million copied is certified diamond, as well as physical and digital sales, which accounted 1 to 1 rather. Both the RIAA and British phonographic industry now also factor in streaming figures. Oh, excuse me. Well done there if you got that one right. Let's reset the podiums. Puzzle Dan and Lupine, you are frozen out. You cannot answer any more questions in this round, which is going to make for a very interesting final. It's somebody's going to leapfrog up into possibly second place, depending how our remaining 4 players get on. Pyro and Pum and Ben both needing 3 from 3. Riff and Schlongneck just needing 1 of the remaining questions. Ramsey's frozen out, Matt's frozen out, Andrew's frozen out as well to go with Ali and AB Me. We've still got a handful of players needing 1 or 2 in the wings. Here is question number 8, worth 15 points. Will Nelia Merced, or Merkt, the Puerto Rican winner of Miss World 1975, was for 34 years married to which British entertainer? Pyro and Ben are locked into this question. They know they need to attempt it and get it right. Riff is hanging fire. Schlongneck, we may have lost from the game, not sure. They may still be here. But they're biding their time if they are. Question number 8 then. Will Nelia Merced, or Merked, or Merst, the Puerto Rican winner of Miss World 1975, was for 34 years married to which British entertainer? Okay, that is Log the Goat. Very nice. Bruce Forsyth was the answer. Sacha Baron Cohen was not the right answer. Good a guess as any, I suppose, Pyrotechnic, but unfortunately not the one we wanted. Well done to Topper, banking out 34, Zeus banking out 36, Innes banking out 50, and Fernando banking out 60 on that question. Very well played indeed. Stimson Sangle is going to freeze themselves out because they're going to go up to 3 required from 2. Bad luck there. Likewise, Pyro Pygmy, not enough questions left. Pum and Ben continues to hang on. Let's reset the podiums. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 have escaped, 4 have been frozen out. Cycle Space needing 2, Not a Cat needing 1. Pum and Ben needs 2, Riff and Schlongneck both need 1. There are 2 questions left. Question number 9 is worth 17 points. Have a look at this. It's always a way, isn't it, David? Shooting into the corner, in which a wall of London's Royal Academy was hit by a red wax fired from a cannon every 20 minutes, is a work by which artist? And Ben's gone for it. Riff is biding his time. Incidentally, after retiring from modelling in 1983, Bruce Forsyth's wife became a fundraiser and designer, creator of her eponymous luxury lifestyle brand. Ben's had a go. The correct answer is... good a guess as any, Damien Hirst, but unfortunately no, it's Anish Kapoor. Over its 3-month residency at the Royal Academy, shooting into the corner, fired 30 tons of wax into the large Western Room. E-Flux described its significance: loud aggression on the one hand and silent growth on the other give the piece tension, sensuality and compelling power. How the cleanup was carried out is unknown. And with that, Oglet Goth. Maybe I should make that thing. We should do it like the introduction of Faulty Towers at the beginning. I should just do a different word each time. Ben, after 9 questions, unfortunately, there are too many to make you... there are not enough left, rather, to make you bid. I'm afraid you've been frozen out, as is Cyclespace. Dogfish, welcome to the stream. Good to have you here. Flowery twats, yes indeed. Riff and Schlongneck is all coming down to this question, and Not a Cat as well. Good luck. Here is question number 10. Correct spelling required, or at least as the spell checker says so. When referring to multiple unmarried women, what is the French word for Mrs.? Multiple unmarried women. Riff's in. If it gets through the spell checker, I will let it stand. And Schlongneck and Not a Cat are going to bank out nothing for the round. The correct answer is... Mademoiselles. No, it's Mesdemoiselles. Mesdemoiselles. Unfortunately, that has not gotten through the spell checker, and I am not going to condone it. Mesdemoiselles is the answer. Very well done, David. Yes, Mesdemoiselles is what we wanted. The French for miss is mademoiselle. Ma means my, and demoiselle traces back to the word for damsel. Ma changes to me. MA changes to MES when referring to something plural. Hence, there's also messieurs and mesdames as well. Another anagram of Google, that is mesdemoiselles.
Pain.
No. That is the end of question 10 and the end of round 4. So let's reset the podiums and check out the scores. So, going into the final round, Lupine has 84 and is in pole position. Itzotley is gliding overall, a point behind on 83. Mark is 2 points behind that on 81. Still scope for growth, though, from Tadaru, David. Tadaru on 53, David on 50, BC on 38, Pyra's on 37, James is on 31, Riff on 29, Ben's on 27, Dan's on 6, Schlongneck is on 0. Stranger things have happened, though, in this game. Toot still with the lead, 116. Fernando jumps into second now with 109. And Innes is third in the lobby with 104. Going all in, baby. Well, let's see if you still think that after we see the category for round number 5. Let's kind of read the question. Oh, I'm going to give you more time for that. I'm going to give you more time for this. This requires thinking time. So, for round 5, the big finish. A category for the big finish question will be given, for example, art. When prompted, whisper a bid to Persephone's Twitch bot any amount of points from 10 up to your current score. When the question appears, whisper your answer to the bot. Correct answer will win you points equal to your bid, and the wrong answer will lose points equal to your bid. Yeah, it's Final Jeopardy. But with just the one question in the round, theoretical maximum of 250 points available. Actual maximum tonight is going to be 168. Potential maximum 168 from the Lupine one. It's currently leading on 84. Have a look at the scores of the people around you. Figure out how much you think you might need to wager. What are people around you likely to wager? And remember that there's not just gold, silver, bronze and pride on the line. There are also pennies. Whatever your score is at the end are the pennies that you will get. Are you bothered about the pennies? In which case you might want to go for glory. If you are more bothered about the pennies, you might want to play it a bit more conservatively. And who knows, it might pay out in the long run. I will give you the requisite time of 15 seconds to bid. I'm then going to drop the timescale down to 0.6, which will give you more thinking time over this question. It means the timer won't marry up with how long you've got, but you'll have about 40% extra, if my maths is right, which will be about 30-ish seconds. Or wait for the post-game bonus. Yeah, that too. So, the category for the big finish. Bidding from 10 up to your current score. If you haven't got 10, you won't be able to bid and you'll be given a default bid of 10. Good luck. The category is geography on the internet. Bids from everyone who is eligible to make a bid. Timescale dropping to 0.6. Good luck to you all. As ever, this is go big or stay at home, is what James is saying. Let's see if that strategy pays off. Good luck. Here is the big finish question. When placed together, the two-letter internet country codes for the countries with capitals Windhoek, Juba and Canberra spell the name of the capital of which other country? Clock's on. No, it's not. Clock is on. Plenty of thinking time, because this is a thinky through question. Got about 10 seconds, despite what chat is telling you. And that is your time up. Going back to the standard timescale of 1. So, when placed together, the two-letter internet country codes for the countries with capitals Windhoek, Juba and Canberra spell the name of the capital of which other country? Windhoek is the capital of Namibia.na. Juba is the capital of South Sudan.ss. And Canberra is the capital of Australia.au. Together, the codes spell Nassau, which is the capital of the Bahamas in the Caribbean, or the Caribbean if you prefer. The Bahamas. And for reasons that I have still not fixed, it is showing all of the alts as the answer on the screen, but it will accept in the lobby either the Bahamas or Bahamas. Well done if you got that, and my goodness gracious me, Fluid Fernando looking for a steal here with 108 wagered and earned. Very well played, Fluid Fernando. The name's the Bahamas, yes. Absolutely. So, to our hot seat game. Let's have a look and see what yours said. Schlongneck did not give an answer. Well, you're also on 0, so that means a wrong answer, losing 10 points. Thank you very much for playing. Puzzle Dam, what did you say? The Nations of the World by Yakko Warner. United States, Canada, Mexico, Panama, Haiti, Jamaica, Peru. And that's all I've got. I need to learn that. I really want to learn that. Country on which body of water, but turned out the Bahamas isn't in the Caribbean, but the Atlantic. That felt a bit too much to have a rug pull to us. Yeah, slightly. Nations of the World by Yakko Warner. Much as I'd love to condone it, is not a right answer. Puzzle Down, you're going to lose 10 points. Finishing on -4. So, coming on to Pun the Ben, who's on 27. What did you say? Bahamas is right. How many points did you wager? 17. You're up to 44. Message from our sponsor, Matt the Ref.
I'll pay more bits if you play more of Yakko Warner.
Thank you for the 250 bits. I feel a little bit like a performing monkey. I'll play it at the end of the quiz. I'll play it at the end of the quiz if I can find the words for it, if you like, Matt. Well done there, Pum and Ben. 17 points going your way, taking you up to 44. You've got the lead. Riff, what did you say? Oh, Nassau country. Nassau is right, but does ask for the country. It feels really mean to penalise this, but that is the nature of the game. It is layers of questions. So yeah, I can't allow that, I'm afraid. Presence is a William Tell overture. Really? I'll have to look that one up. I don't know that one. Unfortunately, Riff, you're going to lose. Oh, 29. Oh.
Pain.
Sad raccoon. Very sad raccoon. You were almost there, but unfortunately not quite. You finished with nothing. James, started with 31. What did you say? No answer given. Did that go big or go home strategy? Doesn't look like it's about to pay off. Oh, we lose 31. Thank you very much for playing. Message from our sponsor, Kegler Coach.
No longer teenage months old. Thanks for 20 months of trivia, Ben.
Thank you very much for the 20 months of support, Kegler Coach, and your kind words. Very much appreciated. And welcome to the stream. And Ligomaniac, welcome to the stream as well. Good to see you. Pyro, started on 37. What did you say? No answer given, which means you're going to lose. 17, taking it down to 20 and into second place at the moment. Just Pum and Ben, who's cracked it so far in the hot seat game. Coming on to BC on 38. Ben, what did you say? Guinea. Good guess, not the one. Unfortunately, you're going to lose. 38 points, crashing back down to 0. Thank you very much for playing. Ben still with the lead. On to David. Currently sat on 50 points. Gave me the answer Bahamas, which is correct. How many points did you wager? It was an all-in, and it has paid off. 100 is your score. You get into 3 figures, and you take the lead. Pum and Ben drops to second, and Pyro into third. To Daru, we come to you. You started with 53. What did you say? Jamaica. Is Kingston the capital of Jamaica? I think so. Nearby, but unfortunately not the one. I'm afraid you're going to lose. Just the 10 points, taking it down to 43. And third place, a point a point behind Pum and Ben. You earned a bronze medal and pushing Pyro Pygmy out of medal position. We've got the top 3 still to look at, though. Starting with Mark, who started on 81. Mark, what did you say? You did say the Bahamas. It's a right answer. How many points did you wager? 31, safe bet from Mark there. Would have left him on 50 and in second place even with a wrong answer, but it has now solidified his lead up to 112 after getting 31 points. It could be a very interesting finish. Mark the lead, David's in second, Ben's in third. 2 to reveal. It's Sotley gliding overall, a point behind first when the round started on 83. What did you say? You said the Bahamas. It's a right answer. How many points did you wager? 35. Goodness gracious me. And it's Sotley slides ahead of Mark. 6 points clear and into the gold spot with 118. 118 got your number. Mark pushed into second, David pushed into third, and Ben pushed out of the medal position with 1 player still to reveal. It's Lupine. He was in pole position coming in on 84. First of all, Lupine, what did you say? Oh, he's gone for Macau. It's the wrong answer. Unfortunately, the capital of Macau is... Macau. It's a city-state. Of course it is. So, yeah, not the right answer. Unfortunately, Lupine, you're going to lose 15, finishing on a very nice 69. I can't help but feel that might have been deliberate. But it's not enough for a medal position. So just 4 getting that one right in the final out of 12. The bronze medal goes to David with a nice round 100. The silver to Mark with 112. But you'll Google that champion this week with 118. 118 got your number. It's Sotley. What a great game. Good game all round. Lots of divergence in scores and lots of really good answers going in. And a fabulous question pack. Very many thanks to Shapes and thanks to Alex as well for proofing it. Really good fun. Really good fun. I enjoyed that a lot. And I'm glad I streamed tonight. And I've been feeling a bit crap and I've probably been sounding a bit crap as well. But I did enjoy it. I am going to go for a lie down afterwards, probably till the morning. But yeah, new record over in the lobby game. Fluid Fernando, 217, the likes of which I don't think we've seen before. 217, and Innes also breaking into the 200 figures in second place, but unfortunately there's only 1 lobby medal, but you do get the pennies that go with them, which is always nice. So, what fun. And a message from our sponsor Matt the Ref. No message, but a gifted sub out to Fluid Fernando, a sub for the record. Welcome on into the fan, Fluid Fernando. Thank you, Matt, for your generosity right there. I did promise you Nations of the World at the end of the quiz, so I'm going to do that, and then we're going to beat the beat, and then we're going to raid, because I do need to recover. We'll probably raid... Is Dan on tonight? Dan's on tonight. We haven't raided for a while. We've got Bricks as well. I raided Bricks recently. We'll raid Dan, because Dan normally goes till 10, so he's still got another 20 minutes. But I'll do Nations of the World. We'll beat the bee. I need a nice, easy beat the bee tonight. And then I'll send you over to Dan for more quizzing, puzzling action. Thanks again to Shapes and to Alex for proofing, and very many congratulations to Fernando and our medalists in the game, David, Mark, and our champion, S08E18. Stick around for Beat the Bee. I'll be back in just a moment. Forgive me for starting the track earlier. I'm going to try it Nations of the World for Beat the Bee tonight. Let me just stop the build real quick. Points, pennies have been added on. Let's do a B bonus. There you go, B. And we'll go. I know the cam's not on yet. I haven't got that far yet. I'm going to do one thing at a time, Lupine. Now I have to enable it in OBS because it's got an internal cam on Google. That it's got an inbuilt webcam, and it won't pull from two sources. It can only pull one camera to one source at once. So I have to stop the build of Google. That I hadn't got that far. B30 if you want. And I'm going to race Nations of the World, and then I'm going to play Nations of the World. It's actually. It's more like a minute 50. Yeah, it's like a minute 50. So I think I'll try it at 1.25 speed and see what happens. And then I will play you my version of it. And we'll see what happens. So B bonus right here. Beat the Bee against the Nations of the World, followed by my own performance of Nations of the World. So you get to hear it twice. Once will be good and once will not be. Once will be good and once will be mine. But I did promise it. I could play it and try and beat the bee while playing it. Maybe, no, that's not going to work. I need all my hands. Let's have a look. See how you're predicting tonight. Not many people backing me to lose. Lots of people, well, 6 people backing me to win, 4 to lose at the moment. A lot of micro pennies are going on me to win. I'm not going to let it run for 3 minutes. If I need a vocalist, you can sing along. Sing along in the Discord, Topper. Sing along in the Discord. Right, it says submissions closing in like 2 minutes 50. I'm going to give it another 50 seconds. Well, while that's doing that, I'll do it in C, even though it's not in C. United States, Canada, Mexico, Panama, Haiti, Jamaica, Peru, Republic, Dominican, Cuba, Caribbean, Greenland, El Salvador, too, Puerto Rico, Colombia, Venezuela, Honduras, Guyana, and still Guatemala, Bolivia, then Argentina, and Ecuador, Chile, Brazil, Costa Rica, Belize, Nicaragua, Bermuda, Bahamas, Tobago, San Juan, Paraguay, Uruguay, Suriname, and French Guiana, Barbados, and Guam. D flat. Norway and Sweden and Iceland and Finland and Germany now in one piece. Switzerland, Austria, Czechoslovakia, Italy, Turkey and Greece. Poland, Romania, Scotland, Albania, Ireland, or Russia, Oman. Bulgaria, Saudi Arabia, Hungary, Cyprus, Iraq and Iran. There's Syria, Lebanon, Israel, Jordan, both Yemen, Kuwait and Bahrain. The Netherlands, Luxembourg, Belgium and Portugal, France, England, Denmark and Spain. India, Pakistan, Burma, Afghanistan, Thailand, Nepal and Bhutan, Cambodia, Malaysia, then Bangladesh, Asia and China, Korea, Japan, Mongolia, Laos and Tibet, Indonesia, the Philippines, Islands, Taiwan, Sri Lanka, New Guinea, Sumatra, New Zealand, then Borneo and Vietnam, Tunisia, Morocco, Uganda, Angola, Zimbabwe, Djibouti, Botswana, Mozambique, Zambia, Swaziland, Gambia, Guinea, Algeria, Ghana. Burundi, Lesotho, Malawi and Togo, the Spanish Sahara is gone. Nigeria, Nigeria, Chad and Liberia, Egypt, Benin and Gabon, Tanzania, Somalia, Kenya and Mali, Sierra Leone and Algiers, Dahomey, Namibia, Senegal, Libya, Cameroon, Congo, Zaire, Ethiopia, Guinea-Bissau, Madagascar, Rwanda, Mahore and Cayman, Hong Kong, Abu Dhabi, Qatar, Yugoslavia, Crete, Mauritania, then Transylvania, Monaco, Liechtenstein, Malta and Palestine, Fiji, Australia, Sudan. There you go. I'll do it before the bee is done. There you go. Nations of the World by Yakko Warner, by me. I'll do it properly with the actual thing in a minute. I wasn't listening back to you do it again. No, I'll let Yakko Warner do it properly in a second. Right, so mission's closed. 9 people backing me to win, 9 people backing me to lose, and 15,500 micro pennies backing me to win, and 5,000 micro pennies backing me to lose. Let's see what's happened. Play the 22. There's a 2022 version. I'll have to find the new words then. More distracted with the vocals. Right, here we go. B in the B. I won't start until he's introduced it, if that makes sense. Here we go. Play.
And now, the nations of the world, brought to you by Yakko Warner.
Right, there we go. Now we can start. Oh.
United States, Canada, Mexico, Panama,
Oh,
Haiti,
Christ.
Jamaica,
That's a 1.25 speed as well.
Puerto Rico, Colombia, Venezuela, Honduras, Guyana, and still Guatemala, Bolivia,
What's happening here?
Ecuador, Chile, Brazil, Costa Rica,
Oh, this was a mistake.
Bahamas, Tobago, San Juan, Paraguay, Uruguay, Suriname, and French Guiana, Barbados, and Guam.
I shouldn't have done it at that speed.
Sweden and Iceland and Finland and Germany now one piece. Switzerland, Austria, Czechoslovakia, Italy, Turkey and Greece. Poland, Romania, Scotland, Albania, Ireland, Russia, Oman, Bulgaria, Saudi Arabia,
This is
Hungary,
awful.
Cyprus, Iraq, Iran,
Bob.
Syria, Lebanon, Israel, Jordan, Bulgaria, Kuwait and Bahrain. The Netherlands, Luxembourg, Belgium and Portugal, France, England, Denmark and Spain.
I get a rhythm going
India,
there.
Pakistan, Burma, Afghanistan, Thailand, Nepal and Bhutan, Cambodia, Malaysia, then Bangladesh, Asia and China, Korea, Japan, Mongolia, Laos and Tibet, Indonesia, the Philippines, Island,
Racist.
Taiwan, Sri Lanka, New Guinea, Sumatra, New Zealand, and Borneo and Vietnam, Indonesia, Morocco, Uganda,
right.
Angola, Zimbabwe, Djibouti, Botswana, Mozambique, Zambia, Swaziland, Gambia, Guinea, Algeria,
Come on, you can do
Ghana.
this, Ben.
Burundi, Lesotho, and Malawi, Togo, the Spanish Sahara is gone. Nigeria, Chad, and Liberia,
God.
Ethiopia, Gabon, Tanzania,
I may not do this.
Mali, Sierra Leone, and Algeria, Dahomey, Namibia, Senegal,
Come on.
Libya, Cameroon, Congo, Zaire, Ethiopia, Guinea-Bissau, Madagascar, Rwanda, Mayotte, and Cayman, Hong Kong, Abu Dhabi, Qatar,
Oh God, no!
Mauritania, Pennsylvania, Monaco, Liechtenstein, Malta, and Palestine, Fiji, Australia, Sudan.
Oh my God, I'm lost. I don't believe it. I told you I was ill. To be fair. No. Oh God, no, that's still not right. There we go. Goodness me. I should not have done that at 1.25 speed, is my conclusion. I'd have done it at probably normal speed. Sorry. You were the chosen one! Yeah, it does get faster with fewer Soviet relics. Oh, really? I'll have to look that one up. Yeah, I think the lyrics threw me a lot on that. Oh, I'm sorry, Matt. I'm sorry. I'm covered in shame. Hello, Giggles. Welcome to the stream. Just in time for the raid. We are going to wrap it up. I'm going to send you over to Puzzle Dan with the raid message. What's a good raid message? Nations, probably. Nations? Hashtag nations. There we go. Right. I'm hopefully going to be feeling better by Thursday. What have we got on Thursday? Let's have a look. It is Hacker by Natter, The Pyramid by Adam, and Red Herrings by Cycle Space. So that should be a nice fun stream on Thursday from 8. Saturday I'm back with Set Game, The Hive by Lupine, and Moneybox by Shadowmane. So lots of fun things happening over the rest of the week. This time next week, next Tuesday, we've got Plinko and Danger Zone. I think it's my Danger Zone pack next week, which is, I'm really looking forward to sharing it with you, actually, because I wrote it over the weekend. And I'm really quite pleased with how it's come out. So hopefully that'll get picked up by Proofer this week. And that will be played next Tuesday. So looking forward to sharing that with you. In the meanwhile, if you need even more quiz, our great friend Bash is here tomorrow and Friday at 8 p.m. BST. Tomorrow with Winning Lines and Redacted. And Friday he's got 1,000 Heartbeats. So that's on Ash's channel. And Topper is starting up again with his new season on Sunday, the 25th, I think. 25th September with Slam and 21st Question. So go give Topper a follow as well. Thank you all very much for playing tonight. Well done to our winners. Thank you again to Shapes for writing that delicious Google That pack, and to Alex for putting a pair of eyes on it and giving it the once over and the proofing. Always very grateful to my writers and the proofing team. And just before we finish, a message from our sponsor Zeus.
Thanks for the stream, Ben Smiley Face. People wrestling person bouncing ball.
Thank you very much for the 100 bits there, Zeus, and the emojis. Very grateful to you for the support, and thank you for the kind words. Yeah, sorry I'm not feeling quite as exuberant as I normally am, but maybe it makes for a nice change of pace. And to be fair, it's still 10:15, so slowing down a game like Google, that still means we get nearly 2 hours. So I'll send you over to Quizzy Dan, and we'll say #nations. More puzzling happening over there. As ever, in the meanwhile, do come and join the Discord if you want to come hang out with us and get more news on stuff that's coming up. Until Thursday, I might be floating around on Bashers tomorrow, actually. I think anything's happening in the evening. If I am partial to a bit of winning lines, so I may crop up there and heckle from the chat or play along. But until next time, you have been playing Google That at Game Night. I have been Royal Flush. Until next time, take care. Peace out and good night.
So light fine spray, that'll be a mist. That's 2009 because we've already done 2010. Thank you for the follow, Roll. No, thank you for the raid. Oh my god, 34 people. Bloody hell, we'll have to be entertaining now. Hello.
Oh, hang on. Let me just switch modes.
#nations. Good evening to all of you who've joined us. You've joined us in a very confusing puzzle. Abbreviate the first word. Oh no, I don't know what that means. Yeah, good evening. Hope you're all doing well. We're doing a puzzle about the winners of Crufts, or the Kennel Club. Actually, I think not Crufts. They're different things, aren't they?
Kennel Club members, but that win awards. I think.
So we've got here a list of winners. For example, in 2010, a Roundtown Mercedes of Mary Scott was the winner, and Roundtown Mercedes and Mary were clue answers in some clues that we got. In the one that we're just dealing now, look at this for a name. Clue Sex 3D Grinchy Glee. 3D Grinchy and Glee were all clues, were all answers to clues. In this one, Fox, Hickory and Wind were all clues. Palace, Garden and Achy. So we're being given triplets, and so we're just currently pairing them up, and then we get this extra clue. So we were given extra words in the clues. In fact, I can bring up what it